I'm going to talk about today about something that's going to stir the pot a little bit. And I'm going to talk about good and evil, right? And, I'm just going to come out the gate and say it doesn't exist. Now, following that, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Bible real quick. You know how Eve gave Adam the fruit of knowledge, and they were eating it. It was a good snack for them. They were like, this shit's good. Anyway, they were fucking snacking on that, and like basically that wasn't how it was supposed to be. Like God was. I'm pretty sure he was upset about that. Like I would probably be upset about it too. If you change something that I created. Like, well, maybe not that upset, but like. For us, I think it was probably like throwing like a splash of mud on it, like we just had this pimping new car, and just like, yeah, it's all nice and clean, look at it. And then somebody comes and fucks it up, so the reason why I bring that up though is because, that's not necessarily how we should be basing our actions. And what I mean by that is because, well, for one, we bleed just like the animals on this planet do. We have to eat, shit, all that. And, they don't make excuses for how they are. It's just in their nature, and chances are anything a human does just in their nature, right? It's not good. It's not evil. It just is. We put a label on it and say it's good and evil, but that's just really just a distraction, That's not looking at it how it really is. It's not. It's not. A lion isn't evil because he fucking decided he wanted to maul a human and eat him for breakfast that day. He's hungry. It's in his nature. He's not evil. He has no ill intent, But, moving away from that, a lot of people say like, oh, well, he was a good guy or he was a bad guy. We've been doing that basically our entire existence. I believe that's a mistake. You should never assume that someone was a good guy or like he was a bad guy because you never know. You never know his circumstances. I'm just saying. I mean, life is crazy. It's nuts, So, you never know actually what happened, like the full story, because sometimes you just won't get it. Sometimes people just like to go out, fucking go on a murder spree, just because they want to see the bodies fucking drop, And it's so commonly used, even in history, It's I'm an American, right? Fucking hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Fucking America. Actually, you probably can see my camis on. I'm a Marine. But like, hey, we have a bad stigma. We do, just basically what according to history. Again, when I say it's just saying that that. Oh, this guy that fought us was bad, or this dude because he had some other agenda is bad, and he's not. He's not bad. Probably did bad things. We went to war with with people that did bad things. But you know what? I bet you they didn't think they were doing bad things. I guarantee you they didn't think they were doing bad things. How would you get that many people? To basically stage a war, basically like saying, oh, we're going to do this bad thing. No. They thought what they were doing is right. That's how it always has been. That's how it always has been. If you look at history, they all thought they were doing something right. It's no one is good or evil. It's just in their nature. It's even I'm gonna say even like serial killers. I'm gonna say it. It's just in their nature. And you'd be surprised what a normal fucking dude would do when he's pushed to the limit. You would be surprised. People just do crazy things, just like them serial killers. They just like to watch the bodies drop. Some dude. I guarantee you there's probably a story somewhere where some dude's girl was cheating on him and he's like lost it and skinned her alive, I guarantee there has to be a story out there like that. There has to be. And that dude was probably just a normal functioning dude in society. It's not. I'm not saying the dude's good or evil. I'm not even saying his actions are right or wrong. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I ain't trying to go there. I'm not trying to like hit on these minute things. I'm trying to look at the bigger picture here. And you know, that's kind of the point in which I'm making this video. Yeah. Oh man. It's just, I feel like, you know, when you start looking at, you know, life, you know, the world in those terms, you know, you're kind of just, you're not seeing it really. You're not seeing the world as is. You kind of have put a blinder on. You look at someone that does something that you consider evil, and you're like, well, damn. I mean, we gotta do something about that guy, you know. But chances are, you know, chances are he's just doing him, right? He's doing what's in his nature. Most likely, you know, if somebody, it's without the bullshit, without the excuses, you know, without the excuses. And the excuse that a lot of people like to make is good and evil, right and wrong. That's an excuse, because we're not made. We are literally. It's not in our biology to be, you know, basing our actions off that. Because at a certain point, you don't care. Why? It's because it's in your nature to do that thing. It's in your nature to look at it a certain way, you know. Well, not even look at it a certain way. Basically, just to do that thing. It's in your nature to do it. It's what a lot of people don't see that. It's because, for one, they were raised that way, you know, and their society is built that way. They've been looking through these little lenses, you know, basically their entire life, and not seeing the bigger picture. For example, like, let's say, one country thought it was okay to, let's say, suppress women, right? They don't have any rights, right? None whatsoever. And over America, they have rights, right? Now, how do you think the Americans are going to look at that country? They're like, well, why don't the women have rights over there? You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And over there, we're like, okay, well, I mean, this is how things just work around here, you know? It's just how they just work. They don't stage a riot or anything like that. But I gotta go. Until next time.